What's up, my chaotic crew? Bentley Michaels here. Hey, I'm feeling better. I'm not sick anymore. Thank you for all of your well wishes. I got all of your cards, all of the candy for Valentine's Day. It was so much fun. Hey, we've got some cool stuff that's going to be happening soon on social media, so make sure you're following us on Twitter, at Chaotic Amateurs, on Instagram, at Chaotic Amateurs. We're going to start putting out a little bit more content, a little bit extra, the little fun little things. A big thing that I want to do is if you have a quote from the show, that week's episode that you like, make sure you get it into us, and then we're gonna start making little memes or something about the quotes and those sorts of things. And we just want to be a little bit more interactive with you folks. Make sure you rate, subscribe, review all those things on all your podcast apps of choice. Also, this episode picks right up where last week's left off, so we're gonna get right into it. But before we can do that, obviously we need the theme music.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
Okay.
Damage to all of them.
To all of them. All right, Peleus, describe to me how you would like to see what happened.
Okay, I go, all right, well, you want to see magic actually done, you pompous twit. Won't you suck my fire? And then he shoots it.
Okay, a very thin line of fire goes out right past Durrock, who is he was up closer, engaging with the bigger berserker guy, and it just seems to zoom right around him. And as soon as it hits the mage, it expands out around them, and Durrock is like, "Oh, whoa!" And he kind of goes back, and he takes a step back, puts his shield up a little bit, and the two drow pirates that you saw, once the fire stops, you see their forms, and then they're just ash, and they fall to the ground, nothing left. The big berserker pirate looks at you for a second before falling over. He's completely on fire, and I'm going to... And with 2, he's going to die in the next round. The only one still sort of standing that was barely able to get a shield up was the drow mage, whom, if you were to really magically arcana check him, you'd realize has 9 hit points left. And who hadn't taken a hit point to that point.
Nice! All right, we're doing pretty good, guys. I think we got a chance.
So, the big guy that you'd been attacking is laying on the ground going, the guy that was going to attack next is dead, and now we're back up to the top with Durrock, and the only one still sort of standing, brushing up fire all over his, his mage robes, is the gaunt 6'8" pale drow mage.
Oh, he's still... All right, I will kill him real quick.
Just kill him real quick. Never want to question anybody or find any information out.
Well, is the other guy going to die really, before I can question the berserker guy? Because you said he had a turn left.
Yeah, if you, let's see, he's 4th in the initiative order, so if you skip over him, he'll just flame out and die.
Okay, because what I was hoping to do was kill the mage, then maybe...
While Durrock is deciding all this, Cinder had another beer in his other hand. He finishes it and throws it at the guy that's about to die, killing him with the shattering.
Whoa.
Okay,
whoa.
Take my kills from me.
Go for it.
Peleus, I was doing just fine without your fireball. So, anyway, kill the mage real quick.
Boring.
All right, well...
20...
Sorry to take out the entire team for you.
Well, I almost got one-shotted, in one turn, so gonna have to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, you did take a lot of damage. 26 to hit on the mage?
Oh, sure.
19 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Excellent.
You sure?
How would you like it to happen? Describe with all your Durrock flourish.
Yeah, can I just I just want to run him all the way through.
Okay.
Maybe using my dwarven strength, lift him off the ground a little bit.
I'll allow it.
Excessive.
And then I want to be...
Blood comes out of his mouth and drips down onto your beard.
You zapped me. Something stupid.
He's like,
More blood on me.
Yep.
I throw him to the ground. And then, like, I mean, should I question this other guy?
You'd have to put him out first.
Like, pat him out. He's on fire.
Oh. Should I kill him? Or just team consensus? Really quick. I rush over to him. You guys can tell I'm going to kill him. If you guys want to shout for me to stop, say something.
Let's question him.
And I'm like, I've got my sword
All
over
right,
my...
question him. Let's
Cinder
not kill
says,
this one.
just finish him off.
All right.
We got what we
so
need.
I take out the tiger pelt and I throw it on top of him and I start like patting him out.
all right.
And he's just like a charred like hot dog now. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I grab him.
All right. You roll him over. Because, like, you know, in classic fashion, in any movie, whenever someone's like dying, they're crawling away for some reason. So he was crawling to God knows what.
And I lean in and I'm like, I bet you bought those tiger pelts.
That's what you say?
And he looks up at you and goes, no.
Uh-oh.
What do we want to ask him? Ren, get over here and ask him.
Someone do the thinking.
I told you my friend didn't take this thing. Right, Cinder?
You don't even know what it is.
All right, yeah, I'll go up and I'll give him some healing even.
Whoa.
He rolled
I'll
to
bring
stay
him back.
alive. So he's alive for one more round.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give him cure wounds.
Okay.
Healing myself a little bit.
Okay.
It's gonna be 10 points of healing for him,
Okay.
and I get 3.
Okay. You're up 3. And he now has 11. So you had like 1 left.
Listen. Okay, you're fine now. We put out the fire. I just want to know why you're chasing Cinder out here.
Because he stole something from us. I was pretty explicit about that.
What did he steal?
I'm the good guy in this situation. You guys are the bad guys. That's what he's trying to tell us.
He stole one of our pieces.
Duroc, could you search him real quick?
Cinder, come here. And I like start walking towards him.
What does Cinder do to that?
Cinder says, whoa. Puts his hand up.
Look, this can be sorted out if you just show him.
Listen, I'm on your guys' side, okay? That's all you need to know. I've got your back. I came to help you guys. Sorry, I lost my character voice. I don't care.
Yumhorn?
Yeah.
I'll just start pitch shifting your track.
Yeah, do that.
So it's like, oh.
Cinder.
I came to help you guys.
These guys are dead because you led them to me.
I kind of like look over at Peleus. Yeah, look at the chart.
No. Uh-oh. Yeah. Buzzsaw to rock, yes.
I put my hand on Durok's shoulder and I kind of pull him in to take kind of a private huddle.
Yeah.
Side by side, shoulder to shoulder with my arm around him, and I say, listen, I've got a piece. I'm not 100% sure what it means, but I think you guys might be interested in it. That's all I can say.
Fair enough.
So now you have to decide if you want to kill him with that vague information.
I mean, you could always let him go as well, but I'm not here to tell you to play your game.
Yeah, if he was tougher, he would make a cool reoccurring rival, but...
If you want, I can kill him.
No, you don't need to kill anybody. It's fine.
I turn around and I kill him.
Okay.
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
You go to kill him, I like knock your sword out of your hand.
Well, I joke.
You'll have to
I
roll.
kid.
You'll have to roll for that.
Yeah.
But because he's doing it on a surprise, you're not. He doesn't say it out loud. Do you want to kill that guy?
All right, you guys are like over there, right?
I'm well,
with
no,
him.
Durok was up on the guy about ready
and
to
I sent
murder him.
Duroc to go search you.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess that's true.
yeah.
Yeah. I relay that.
Look.
If he's uncomfortable with it, I'm happy with finishing the job.
Let me see the piece.
The guy starts to crawl again.
Peleus goes, wait a second. They were right. You did steal it. You just murdered a bunch of guys.
Cinder looks at the camera and shrugs his shoulder, puts his hands up.
Wah, wah.
Hey, you! Stop crawling away, or I swear to God I'll break your legs.
He doesn't listen to you.
All right, I break his legs.
No, I'll go up to him. I'm like, okay, like help him to his feet. Like try to help him up. I healed him. He should be okay,
And
right?
his entire body is still burned.
He's got like 11 points of look on health.
Didn't help him out when he was at like 70 something before.
Okay, everybody.
No,
everybody.
I want to try to like help him up and help
Cinder-
him stand.
Cinder
He pushes you away.
puts his hands up and he says, "Guys, it's okay. It's okay. I got this." He walks up to the pirate and he whispers in his ear, "Leave," and casts command on him. And so he has to follow that direction, whatever that means to him. Leave.
Does he have to beat it something?
Nope. It is what it is. I speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
What's the number?
It's not high. Dang it.
What's the
He
number?
might not be very wise.
13.
He is a barbarian.
No, he's not a barbarian.
Yeah, what is Cinder's class?
You did call him a berserker,
Yeah, he's a berserker pirate.
which is basically a barbarian.
Guys, let him roll.
15.
Yeah. Okay, then consider it a threat.
Yeah,
he should leave.
I think I would recognize him casting the spell because I have it prepared for today.
Okay.
And I would say,
You can recognize that.
yeah, why? I know this spell.
Ren, I'm trying to help him.
Cinder,
He's not surviving if he stays here.
before we take anything you say at face value, we need to see the piece.
The guy continues to just try to slink off.
Can I like step on him, like just?
Ren had helped him up at this point.
Oh,
So he
And-
just like, as you guys continue to talk, he just starts to like try to like slowly go back the way that he came.
I swear on all that's holy, if you reach that bush line, I'm going to knock your teeth out.
He doesn't care. He just wants to get away from you guys.
So you do have a piece.
I do.
That's why they were chasing you.
Yeah, we established that.
Yeah, can we see the piece,
We
please?
killed these people for you
Yes.
on a lie. I believed you with a 1.
I didn't say I didn't take it.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, when you ran in.
You're pretty adamant that you didn't take anything.
Okay, well, whoops.
Well,
And
I
we
believe
just murdered 3 people.
I believe the words you said were, "I didn't take nothing that didn't belong to me,"
There you go.
which is, I mean, you kind of told us.
By pirate logic.
But pirate logic, I mean, it holds water.
I don't live by pirate logic. I live by the logic of what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah,
Roll better then.
one of his followers disappeared.
I say, okay, fine. You want what's right and what's wrong? I pull out the piece and I show it to him.
Okay.
What does it look like?
And with a 19, that guy is off into the jungle, getting away.
whatever. He's gonna die on his own.
Maybe.
A real tiger's gonna find him. He's not gonna be able to fight it off because he's a fake tiger hunter.
Or he's going to recruit more
You are
people.
really upset about this guy.
Tiger Pelts.
Okay.
There only gets to be one, Cinder.
Okay. Piece 3 is very unique looking to you. It is clearly the bottom piece of the pie, as you can see the lower half of a swashbuckling pirate body on the right-hand side, and something inscribed on the lower left-hand side that is somewhat obscured by what seems to be a crescent moon and stars at about the 7 o'clock position. The peculiar thing about this, as you continue to investigate, is that it is also a full circle similar to piece 2. The top part, though, is missing, and it looks like it would fit the top half you already have locked into place. You also notice that there is what seems to be part of a sun in Raisin Bran fashion with rays. in the 2 o'clock position. Once popped into place, who knows what will happen. But this is what you see so far. So it's around. There's a little thing here. Boom. Boom. This part, empty. Riding. This part looks like the lower half of the guy. Boom, there's his alarm sticking up.
You guys, I found this. I knew this was what you're looking for.
He had to take the trials and do the stuff as well. He had to go through the island, and that was the piece he was given.
Good job. Yeah, this is really helpful.
So where do we go? Do we want to chase that guy down?
No.
He's long gone.
I don't
Alright.
think Ren is sitting
Yeah.
comfortably morally with how this played
Yeah,
out.
this
But-
isn't okay with me, like, at all.
Technically, that was pretty screwed up.
Yeah, we murdered these people because of what you told us
And what you believed.
and what I believed. I believed you when you came in here. And
Right, but Ren, think about it like this, right? If they had that piece and we needed it, and they weren't going to give it to us without a fight,
But we don't even know where
we
Where
might
this
have come to
bird was
blows with them
taking us.
anyways. That's true. But,
Wherever you were going.
oh well.
Wherever you're going, it was without this piece, and I guarantee you needed this piece.
We are going to have
Think-
to find a morally gray area of which our group can compromise on.
I'll tell you this. The reason you guys are here is to save a lot of people, and sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs.
Yeah, that's the kind of logic I...
You would not have this
Have
piece if it
dabbled
weren't
with.
for me. I'm Ren. We're not close.
Just give me the piece.
We're not close.
Give me the piece. I want it now.
He kind of bows his head and hands it over.
I take it and I snap it in place.
Okay. Once snapped into place, the center releases ever so slightly, and now the circular edge of this third piece is movable. It's a little loose, and the sun and moon are just lightly spinning with gravity depending on which way you're holding it. If you put your thumbs on the sun and moon and press down on the outer edge, it locks into place. If you look at it from the top, it has very thin edges that seem to frame what is now on the edge of this piece, the alphabet that encompasses the entire edge of this third piece. Up at the top of this one, right now, as you've got it snapped into place, A is at the 12 o'clock position, and you notice that sort of seems to cover the part that was sort of worn down on the first original top piece that you had. So it snaps into place there and covers the rest of it. Think of the when the sun and the moon and all that sort of stuff are moving, think of it as like Price is Right. It's very thin on the edges that line it. So if you were to press the middle of it again, it kind of pops it up and you can move the whole outer edge and that sort of thing. And at the 12 o'clock position, I believe was the number 20. So, now you have A and 20 in the 12 o'clock positions. And as you examine it a bit further, you notice, I think I just described this, this is why I hate writing stuff down. You notice that if you hold it like an Oreo that you're about to twist apart, there's a slight seam down the middle. And now the two solid circular pieces can actually move the letters and numbers to line up with each other. A doesn't have to be next to 20. A doesn't, whatever it is. But that is, A and 20 is how it was when you first snapped it together.
All right.
So there's two sort of moving pieces now when you snap it together, like the two bigger pieces and then, a sort of thin, the thin layer which has the sun and the moon on it, and it's like a little third layer that's like embedded within it. That's what you see. If you like to investigate it further, you may, or you may continue talking about his moral character.
I'm going to toss it to Duroc and go and perform some rituals on these 3 burnt up guys.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm looking at it.
I walk over to Drock and I say, I don't know what he's dealing with, but all I can say is that I need to be with you guys. I don't know why. And
Yeah, how about we just avoid killing people from now on? You know, unless we need to.
I've
Unless it's a whole town that pisses me off. It's a completely separate thing.
Yeah.
All right, it's fine. You can join us. You are a bit of a shady guy, but then again, so am I.
I've got my ways, but I will try to do my best. I can't promise anything, but
There's always time to turn around.
I know you're either stuck with me or you have to kill me.
Mm. And I could do that. Because I'm strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We know you're very, very strong.
New rule, Cinder. Any one of us tells you to do something, you do it. You got me?
Do you want the truth or do you want to lie?
Tell me a lie, and then follow through on that lie. Like it's a con. You're conning yourself, Cinder.
I roll a con check on myself. Crit fail. What does that mean?
Who am I anymore?
He disappears.
All right, how about this, Cinder? Right, as long as you're with us, okay? Maybe from now on, don't do something that could be deemed morally reprehensible. Okay? And if you think it's in question, why don't you go ahead and throw it out to the group and we'll go ahead and probably give you some pretty solid feedback on whether we think you should be doing that or not. How about that?
We can brainstorm it together. Yeah.
You're an independent guy. I like that. You travel by your own rules, much like all Peleus here. Right? But, okay, we gotta work as a group. If you're gonna help us, we're gonna help you.
I feel like right now is the time to be honest with you guys. And what I can tell you is I've got my own lot in life that I have to deal with.
Don't we?
And that takes priority for me, but I can tell you I'm going to do my very best to honor your guys' morals and not murder people indiscriminately.
All right, sounds good to me.
I mean, if
Can we shake on it?
Yeah, let's shake on it.
If we're being honest, those guys were jerks.
Yeah, right?
And I did like fighting.
And honestly.
Yeah. And who wears a tiger headband? I mean, seriously.
Seriously, I
looked
think
terrible.
he bought that at the lingerie store.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Lusty linens.
But seriously, your friend over here, the spiritual guy,
Yeah, he just lost a friend.
well,
You got
we've
some-
all lost
You've got
somebody,
big shoes to fill.
right? We've all lost somebody, right? I guess what I'm trying to convey is that the piece that he seems so excited to get would not be here if it wasn't for me. We had to kill 3.5 people to get it, but
Yeah. I'm not going
think
to say
about all
you're
the
wrong.
people. Think about all the people you're going to save as a result.
Just next time you need us to kill people for you, don't trick us into doing it. How about that?
I didn't.
He did say, I didn't take nothing that wasn't already mine.
Thank you.
Yes.
He gets it.
Well,
I mean,
I'm just saying
well-
you confused Ren.
I already
You didn't confuse him.
I already walk a pretty shaky moral line, so I'm probably
And
not
I'll tell
your
you
best
guys-
And I've
this.
seen you do some things that they would not be real
Yeah,
appreciative
that's true.
of.
Yeah.
I'm charismatic.
And I
what
will
can
tell you
say?
this.
He reins it in.
Cinder at some points tells you that he earned that piece and that they took it from him and he was only taking it back.
So
Oh, no, see,
there.
that
And he
would have
folds
been
his arms.
Yeah, why
that
didn't
would have
he-
been way more important information to tell.
Well, I also
Oh my gosh.
there's a chance that Cinder didn't know. Also,
Well, in that case, screw those guys. We
Yeah.
got to go find that other guy
Yeah.
and kill him.
and the DM earlier said that I went through the trials. and
Well,
all
he
that,
did
yada,
say that,
yada.
but
yeah.
also he doesn't exist.
But there's
as he's
no
told
way.
us
Yeah,
before.
you guys wouldn't know. We're gonna have to have a sit down, obviously, as a group.
A parlay.
A
That's
parlay.
okay.
I'm learning pirate talk.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that one.
You put the inflection
never
on the
done it.
wrong
Oh,
syllable, but that's okay.
Episodes.
I forget things all the time.
Time travel.
Why are you
That
not
was
surprised?
in the past?
Okay, so
5 hours later.
Ren, you have done all your stuff. You guys have talked about all your stuff. You have a complete medallion in your hand, which is the reason you've been doing all this stuff. And I just want to make sure that your guys' feelings are taken care of.
I want to role
I
play
don't
for
like
like
your
another hour, but I know that we don't have that.
I don't like your tone. Our feelings are taken care of, but
All right.
that's not the point.
So, as a group, we are now going to move on, and I think we would like to traverse the bridge across the waterway, right?
Can I also see what happens when I twist a medallion to put it on A and 1 lined up?
Sure.
Something very mystical and gross happens.
So that was me turning the medallion.
Yep. Great. Yeah. You turn the medallion. You realize that it's hard to turn like when it's that third layer when like the sun and the moons can move, but when you like press those two down together and you go back to the Oreo thing, yeah, you just click, 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 and it goes back to it's A1.
Oh.
I would like to make a perception on the bridges to see how sturdy they are and see if I can sense how much weight they can hold.
I will tell you, Peleus, because you're a man of the world and have probably come across things like this in the past, some look far better than others. So it's going to be a fun time.
How far is the chasm?
It's rather large. No Bulgurums this time, son.
Well, I'm going to just go to the one that I think looks the sturdiest, and I'm going to look at the rest of my group. And
Well, there's only one in front of you.
There's
But once
only
you
one?
get out, there's the spider web and the network of everything.
Okay, well, then I'm going to look at them and I'm going to go, all right, so some of these, as they spider out, are more sturdier than others. Peleus is going to start walking across the bridge.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay. Peleus starts walking across the bridge.
Tiptoeing.
Tiptoeing.
And then, am I at where it starts to...
Yeah, you can
split
start
off.
to walk out there, and while it gives a little creak every now and again, you seem to make it out to the first sort of like pass or whatever.
Right.
Also, does anybody think we need to solve the puzzle of the medallion before we cross, or?
We'll get to it later.
It seems like there's some bad memories on this side, so let's get to the other side first.
Yeah, this is gonna be our
Wait,
first.
do you talk like this too?
So
What?
This is going to be confusing.
Are you copying me?
No, are you copying me?
I don't like this.
Oh, geez, this is algebra all over again.
So this is sort of what you see. Peleus, you're walking out this way. When you get to the first cross section, you see these two that can kind of go up, or you see one that goes straight. This piece is above you. Yeah, and while you slowly make it out there, it is a little shaky, that kind of stuff. But you're a man of the sea. You got sea legs, and you feel pretty all right with the as you delicately made your way out there.
Okay, I'm going to take the one going up. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right, let's get some dexterity going on. Are you guys following him, by the way, or is he just out there
No,
by
I'm
himself?
watching this happen.
So
Oh, thanks, guys.
kind of watching him right now, but I'm gonna throw out my cloak and start
And
levitating a little bit.
and you
Natural
see,
20.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you miss all the false boards, and you make it up to the next level.
And
now you're up here. This is taking a while. Like, this isn't just like 50 feet.
Right.
Like, this is hundreds and hundreds of feet, and you're way up.
scary.
I'm thinking that I'll grab onto your ankles and you fly us across.
We've done something like that before. I picked somebody up with my cloak.
So,
You could pick
Peleus,
Cinder
as you get up here, you realize that there's like a lower level of bridges here. I don't want to sit here and draw the entire time. And there's a lower level, or there's like a little sort of like a little wooden thing sort of sticking out the side of the mountain wall that you could swing to. Then there's like some lower stuff around here as well that's going to end up sort of taking you to what looks like a safe point. Or at least like another sort of bigger thing like in the middle of the of the walkway.
So I've got to swing across on a rope.
You can swing across over here if you want, or you can come back this way. There's another one going down, some cross sections. It's this one sort of just seems to end there. But you could jump down onto the one below. There's all sorts of business going on.
Peleus is a man of adventure, so he's
Okay.
going to try and swing on the rope to that little outcropping against the wall.
Okay.
So,
let's do what? Acrobatics? Holding on?
athletics.
Athletics for strength for holding on? Sure.
Cinder watching this looks like he's seen this a million times, and he's slowly starting to unreel his whip that he has at his side.
You've got a whip.
Like he knows
14.
what's about to happen.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't matter. He's hundreds of feet away from you.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, 14. Yeah, you grab on and you swing across to that to that first thing, or the little outcropping, and you let go of the rope.
Am I on it?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. And then to get down to the other one.
No, I'm asking. But you let go of the rope?
Oh yeah, I let go of the rope. Yes.
Okay. Cool. It immediately starts to break.
The wooden outcropping.
Yep. That you're
So
standing
then I'm
on.
going to immediately jump onto the next one.
All right.
Down.
Give me a little acrobatics to get there, knowing that the second that you let go, because you probably are like, ah.
Oh crap!
Yep.
Are you ruining it for the rest of us?
6.
All right. You you slip, and I will give you one more. Give me an athletics. You start to fall, but there's a rock jutting out.
Natural 20.
Okay. You grab onto the edge of this. You grab onto the edge of this rock, and you just like, haha, can't fool Peleus, and you just sort of grab onto the rock and then swing your way over onto the next platform, sort of that's about 5 or 6 feet lower than the other one, and about 3 or 4 feet to the right.
Is it starting to fall apart too?
No, that one seems solid.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna keep going down until I can get to the safe point. So what's my next?
You can go down a couple more, and then once you get to the bottom of the safe point, you're much closer to the water, although still probably about 30, 40. And now you sort of see like a one of those rope ladder dealies.
Okay.
But it's kind of pulled up at an angle, and it's going towards the safe zone.
Okay, so I'm gonna start climbing on that carefully. Do you
Okay.
want me to give you a Dex, athletic, or acrobatic check?
Let's do a
Cuteness check.
Yeah, let's do a
Natural 20.
let's do an athletics check.
Four.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, as you get on, you're not quite used to and it goes and then you flip over and you fall about 25 feet down and hit the water. Splash.
Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Sweet. So I guess
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Do I see him do this?
Of course.
Can I fly down there?
Yes, you can fly.
I want to fly down there and grab him.
Can you fly us across? I told you that's what I wanted to do.
I don't know if he can carry that much weight.
he
He's
can't
carried
carry
us
all
before.
of us.
Well,
He
yeah,
hasn't carried you before.
I think we.
yeah, he has. We've tied a rope around before.
This
and
isn't
he carried me
Cinder.
on a
This
rope.
is Caleb.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
But it was your rope of climbing, and that's what took you up. It helped.
Sure, I can do it again.
Okay.
Cinder looks at Duroc and Ren and shrugs his shoulder and starts to walk across.
I'm flying down to try to grab Peleus. since
Okay.
he's in the water.
Do you have Durok's rope?
No.
I would imagine that. I mean, you can try for a strength roll and to like grab him, or at least like maybe get him back on that that ladder.
Oh,
or
he's
something.
a pirate. He could probably swim okay
Okay.
until we get there.
So pull him over. What do you want? What kind of check?
If you want to pull him up out of the water and fly with him, I'll need a pretty high strength check. If you want to grab onto his back and just like in the water, like pull him over to the edge.
I think I would just want to get into a safe space right off the bat. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't. I will be honest with you. He doesn't seem to be like, oh, I'm in the water. You know, he's not like, oh, like you know, he's you know, he's a man of the
doing one of these.
Man of the water. He's fallen off a boat before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that though.
Okay. You fly down there. It takes you a couple turns, and because he's several hundred feet away, and you grab him, and you like by the back of the collar, drag him over to the edge of land. Is that what you wanted to do?
If he's got a hand up or something, I'll just grab his hand.
Okay, sure. Grab his hand and you drag him over to the opposite side. There's just a tiny little area where he can grab onto and like pop out and sit up on, and you can float down next to him or whatever. It's not like that big of a place, but you know, probably like the couches or something where you both could sort of be there, but then it's craggy rock sitting above you.
Can it be couches?
Sure. Rock
Nice.
couches.
Nice.
Hey, Peleus, I got you, buddy.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I was okay, but yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you're safe now.
Thanks. Is there? So now I'm just out of the water on a little rock
ledge
bench.
Over here, and you're at least 500 feet away from where you started over here, and several hundred feet down.
Can I see any way to climb up to where I was?
You would have to sort of traverse a little narrow ledges and different stuff in order to get back to that one rock, or the one, the rope ladder that you were on.
Okay.
So it'd be a little bit of tricky for you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
What check do you want me to give you?
Just athletics. Just holding on to that rock.
Natural 1.
You fall back into the water.
This time I'm just gonna swim over.
Thanks, Ren.
Peleus, investigate a path forward for us down there.
Jump!
Do a flip.
So I'm going across the same way that Peleus did initially.
Okay. You're not going to be able to do that because that's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, once you get to this one, I'm going to need you to make the dex check.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay down there at the bottom.
Okay.
And just kind of look at the water and pull out my drum.
Okay.
And just beat
He's
that
got
drum.
some time to kill.
Yeah. Natural or non-natural 20.
Okay. You avoid all the loose floorboards as well, and now you are up here at the top.
Okay. The thing I like about D&D is, in my head, I imagine this character. I've got my whip. I've done this 100 times before in my backstory. I just want to and swing myself to safety. But I know that I have
lower
to.
one?
Yeah, but I know I have to roll, and I could fail miserably.
Okay. I will say that you do see like a little outcropping thing where you're like, I've done this 100 times in my past, and I can make it around, and then I'll just swing down.
Yeah.
I'll have to drop, but give it a little
And
shimmy.
jimmy my-
yeah. Whip stuff.
Yeah. Whip stuff. That would be a natural 20.
Very nice. Then what I will say you do is you do whip stuff, you attach it to a rock, you swing over to the lower platform, you do great whip stuff, you make your way down, and you're now sort of like on the same lowest platform and could possibly go up the rope ladder as well.
Awesome. I'd like to do that unless somebody else is doing something.
Just looking at the.
I'll take the rope
water.
ladder.
Okay. Take the rope ladder.
Dexy?
Yeah, give me some dex.
11.
Okay, you fall into the water.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey there, Cinder.
He like swims up. You see where they're sitting. You sit over there. Like they make a little room for you. You're all a little cramped.
Yeah.
You're all sitting on there.
So, what are we doing from here?
So Peleus is. I'm gonna try to traverse the rock ledge after I have swam out.
Oh, sweet rock ledge. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you want to try to get back to the
yeah,
thing
I want
again?
to try it again.
Okay.
Once Cinder gets there, I fly back up to
18.
the rock.
Okay. You get back to the the rope ladder.
Noise.
Durok, are you still watching? And you see Ren like flying back up towards you.
I'll try and go across. Sure.
Okay.
I'll just try to
Wait,
take the
well-
most single direct route.
I
What?
mean, if you have your rope in Ren, you could do that, and then he could just get you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes you. He doesn't like me.
I flew away as soon as you got down there.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even pick up on that. That's fucked
I
up.
like that tension. I like this.
Caleb doesn't? Well, actually, Cinder and Caleb don't.
It's kind of interesting because he's just like morally different enough from Yamhorn that it's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get up there and I'm like, we did this with your rope before, right?
Yeah, give it another go.
I'll hold this in.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Just like back home, moving Christmas trees.
Yeah. So we rig it up and.
Maybe.
All right. You're gonna need to roll something.
Can I like follow like above him?
Well, the rope doesn't fly, right? Like if he said up, the rope will go up, but it's not like.
What
Yeah,
I'm
the
wondering-
rope has to support itself on something, so it can't necessarily fly. But
I can follow him above him, and we can tether ourselves to each other.
Okay.
this is a good idea, like a safety net.
Yeah, and then I just follow along with you.
Yeah,
and if
okay.
you do fall, we can do rope up, and
Yeah. Okay.
then
yeah,
safety.
basically just like a safety harness to like get me to the.
If you do that though, you're going to have to make I'll give you advantage on it, but you're going to have to make a strength check for Durok's big old bottom
Okay.
dragging you out of the because he's like 300 pounds or something like that. And
Yeah.
as a 2'8" halfling, you're what, like maybe 25, 30?
I think I'm like 70 pounds. I'm a
You are a fat
I'm
bowling
a
ball.
stout.
Dude, no wonder you waddle.
That's really funny.
70
I don't think
pounds
I
at 2'8"?
Yeah, I'm a very barrel shaped.
well, why don't
I'm definitely very barrel shaped, and I got little skinny legs too.
Cool.
It's pretty
All right.
hilarious.
why don't you
You're
fly
like an
across?
orange on toothpicks.
Then you fly your cloak back. You stay on the other side, and then we'll all just use it one by one.
Most of you.
But my cloak's like little. I'm not giving you my cloak.
But
Your cloak magically fit to
Yeah.
size you.
Oh, that's right.
it used to be big.
All right.
All right.
So do it. Do something.
Well, somebody has to be over there first, though, right? Because I don't think my cloak can just fly back over here by itself.
I was hoping we could just sneak that one through. I was thinking like cloak of levitation, Doctor Strange, or maybe you just like rubber band it. You're like, okay. Yeah, I guess on it. Yeah, that won't work then. So yeah, let's just do the safety harness.
Okay, we'll just do safety harness.
So I'll just
Okay.
take the most direct route across.
Okay, the most direct route you would think is going this way, then turning right, and then going straight out.
Okay, let's do it.
and I'll safety harness above you.
Okay.
So do I get advantage on this, or am I just rolling, or what? Or
You're just rolling.
all right. If I'm not adding anything, it's a 10.
Okay, you totally make it out to the first cross section here, completely fine.
Okay.
You see the big sort of like safety, big old platform hanging multiple, ropes and that sort of thing. So if you like to turn and go that way,
Yeah.
Feel free.
I'll just do that.
okay.
14.
Okay. You're going to start to take some steps, and then I'm going to need an acrobatics check from you.
5.
Okay. You're going to be like, oh, that wasn't so hard. And so you just sort of start to do, you're like, Ren, I think we've got this. and then as soon as you get done saying that, the couple boards break out from underneath you, and Ren, you immediately feel a jerk. And I'm going to need a strength thing.
12?
Oh, Ren. Sweet Ren. You were jerked out of the sky, and you hit the board, like sort of in front of like where the hole was. You go, poof,
Can I grab it?
And then you fly back. If you want to try to grab it, you can. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
What do I roll?
Strength.
Strength?
Hold on.
11.
Nope. You start falling.
I'm gonna try to command my rope to like grab onto something as we're falling.
Isn't one end tied to you and the other end tied to him?
Yeah, but I mean it's completely like.
Oh, okay.
I just figured like
the middle
maybe
part?
the middle part is like and like I don't know.
Okay. It's only 60 feet and you're falling rather quick. So hurry up.
All right. Do I have to do anything?
Yeah. Just beat a rope DC.
17.
Well, you're very lucky. Your rope seems to you seem to be thinking while Ren is falling, so you fall through and you immediately start forming this plan where Ren goes like and then like falls through, but then the middle of your rope comes up and wraps around the sort of rope that's holding like everything together, and you're both just kind of swinging there, and you're like, hey buddy.
That didn't go as planned.
How far are we back up to the...
You're probably, I would imagine, wrapping it around like that. I don't know. You're within 25 to 30 feet, just hanging below.
Is there enough room for me to fly up there and then tie the other end to the?
It's already
bridge?
tied. It's already tied around.
Okay.
Or do you mean your end?
My end, so that he can use the rope to go back up.
Well, the middle of the rope is already tied around, which is why you both are hanging there.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is there enough space from the middle of the rope where it's tied for me to fly back up?
Yes.
And connect. Okay, so I want to do that. Fly back up to the top.
Okay.
Connect
it's
my
very
end of the
taut
rope.
by the time you get there. Very taut.
And then connect my end of the rope, and then yell down to Duroc, hey, you can come up now.
All right. I might tell my rope to take me up, and
All right. You magically float back up.
now I'm back on the bridge.
This is working so well, Duroc.
Cinder says, "So we're going up now, huh?"
You're not. You're sitting on the ledge. You're not.
I thought I was still in the water.
No, you got on the ledge with them,
And then I left,
yeah, you
remember?
did,
and then
Rock
Ren
and roll.
left,
I got a little cranky.
and then Peleus went across. Now, Peleus, I'm going to have you.
I gotta roll for my rope ladder.
Yep. Roll for rope ladder.
3.
You fall back into the water. You swim back over to Cinder, and you're like, "Good to see you again."
All right, it's not working out.
Cinder, what would you like to do?
I'm going to kind of lightly unfurl my whip to him to give him something to grab onto, and I'm going to just reel him in.
Okay.
So we're both on the stone thing
Yep.
again, and then I'd like to make my way up the ladder.
Well, you have to climb across some rocks in order to get back to the beginning of the ladder, which is what I was having Peleus do.
I will do that.
Okay.
I'll do that with him as well.
Okay. What was I having you do, Peleus? Athletics
We're holding hands.
or acrobatics? Athletics to hold on to the.
Athletics, yeah, and then acrobatics, like dexterity once I'm on the rope ladder.
Okay. Athletics to go across the rope.
5.
You fall off of the side of the wall and fall back into the water.
I swim back over.
22.
again.
I'm gonna try again.
You make it to the rope ladder. Roll me dexterity while Peleus is getting out of the water to try again.
12.
Okay, you make it to the back of the rope ladder.
Natural 20.
You make it all the way up the rope ladder, and now we're in the safe zone, Cinder.
All right, I'm gonna crawl across the rope ladder.
All right.
Can I unfurl my
Natural 1.
You fall
Never
back
mind.
into the water.
question answered?
Also, it's over 100 feet up. So like you were very
The
very
whip's
high
not
up.
long
Your
enough.
whip's not long enough.
All right, well, 18th time's the charm.
All
Swim
right.
over and I'm gonna try again.
I'm gonna give you the fact that you've done this enough that you understand where all the cracks and crevices are on the side of the wall, so you're able to get to the rope ladder every time now.
You know this cliff intimately.
Nice. yeah. I'm an experienced wall climber now.
Practice makes perfect.
All right, here we go.
Well, lay on.
14.
Okay, it takes you a little bit, but that was the DC. It takes you a little bit, but you slowly. There's a couple times you're like, hold
I
it,
spin on the
Yep.
rope ladder.
hold it, Peleus, hold it. And
Clench it.
Nah, I'm all attack, baby.
he gets mad. He lights the whole thing on
Yeah,
fire.
I just light the rope ladder on fire. I thought about
And
it.
slides down the cliff.
Yeah.
And then, but finally, after a couple of minutes, you make it up, and you dust yourself off. You're like, still got it.
Yeah.
And you look back to see
Natural.
You look back to see Ren and Duroc right here. figuring out whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, I pull out some rations and I hand some to Duroc, and we watch Peleus fall off the wall a couple of times.
Okay, fair enough.
And I say, I don't know about this Cinder guy.
Yeah.
He got up there a little too easy for my liking.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I wonder who he had to
trustworthy
con
at
to
all.
get up there.
Anyway, we should probably.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and unhook yourself from the rope, because that seemed really dangerous.
I'd feel like it gave you extra opportunities to not fall, though.
Well, it's up to you then.
I'd rather make sure that you're okay.
All right, let's do this then.
I like how systematic that conversation was.
All right. So
you fall a lot. Okay.
you're going back.
This is risky. Okay.
Yeah. To go. I just want to keep crossing.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Meets. And so you start going across. There's a couple of times, and you're like, fool me once, old dwarven saying from Versberg. But that's the whole saying, fool me once. And
Fool me once.
Yeah, it's very dwarven.
fool me once, and everyone's always like, and you're like, no, that's it. And you make it all the way across. You guys are all now in the safe zone.
Yay!
All right. Okay. So now, what you see, looking from the safe zone, see if I can do some little. So you're all in the safe zone here. Look at that. Oh,
Ooh, good perspective.
thank you. I've been drawing some maps lately.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's good. No big deal.
So now, off, sort of in the distance, you see this is all water. And this is like forest. You see forest, and then like those hanging vines and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of covering this area. There is some forest. There's some trees, hanging vines down a little bit, but you do see this. And across the top, there's some trees, different stuff, and that's what you see.
Perfect for whipping and swinging across.
I would say that it's definitely at least 250, if not more, feet away from you. It's definitely a little bit down, but that is what you see.
Noise.
And with that, that's where we leave it for this week.
I want to explore.
Wish we had a
Did
boat.
we see the bird anywhere?
The bird,
The parrot.
he's no longer with you. You have everything that you need in order to figure out what you need to do.
It's a real traitorous.
Do you hear that, Ren? Cinder's with you. You have everything you need.
Cinder and Peleus, the pirate boys.
Oh, wow. Well, we did it, folks. They got most of what I have written down for them, actually. They got most of it done. We did about 4 episodes here, and as you're listening to this, and so it took us about 4 hours or so to do it. But super happy with my players. It's definitely a little bit harder. I'm trying to make it harder, where myself as a DM, I go like, but more of that on the Unbriefing this Thursday. So for Chaotic Amateur Season 3, I'm your DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have...
Caleb as Cinder.
Dash as Peleus Ian Earth.
Red is Direct Dragonsbane.
Milo's Run.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.